Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh, and this is your JIS News for Tuesday, July 9. In an effort to dismantle criminal gangs, the government will be seeking Parliament's approval to amend several pieces of legislation. National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang says this is necessary to aid the police in capturing gang leaders and break up their illegal enterprises.
In the anti-gang legislation, we'll have its final, 2 or 3 final sittings to look at various amendments. Until we get to those sittings, in fact, we are bringing to the House amendments to the Intercept Act to provide the security forces with an effective means of using modern technology to gather evidence in dealing with the criminal enterprises, the gangs, their dons, and the bringing together of guns in the country.
Minister Chang was speaking at a press conference on Sunday where Prime Minister Andrew Holness declared a state of public emergency in the South St. Andrew Police Division. Dr. Chang reiterated that the major organized crime and anti-corruption agency, MOCA, would be operationalized this year. The Code of Conduct regulations for MOCA is expected to go before Parliament shortly.
The government is committed to a long-term solution that will dismantle the gangs, prevent recruitment into the gangs, provide opportunities for young people, and ensure we have a police force that is properly equipped to deal with the modern criminal enterprises.
MOCA currently has approximately 330 cases before the court. Local Government Minister Desmond McKenzie is to meet with the Police High Command to discuss specific measures to protect municipal officers. Minister McKenzie wrote to Police Commissioner Major General Anthony Anderson last week in the wake of attacks on staff members of the municipal corporations. A security guard employed to the St. Anne Municipal Corporation, Jermaine Jones, was shot in the neck in the parish's transport center after reportedly resisting a gunman's demands to hand over cash collected from operators. In another incident, an employee of the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation was left with severe facial injuries after an altercation with a driver at the King Street bus park in Spanish Town. Mr. McKenzie has condemned the attacks, saying he's appalled at the violence that the country's municipal officers have been experiencing as they perform their duties. The minister adds that he's particularly concerned that these incidents are not isolated, but appear to be a part of a pattern of assault against the public order and revenue collection functions of the corporations. He has encouraged the employees of municipal corporations and the municipal police in particular to maintain their spirits through these challenges. A tripartite agreement was signed on Monday to implement a cannabis pilot program in Accompong St. Elizabeth. The agreement was signed by representatives of the Cannabis Licensing Authority, CLA, Accompong Town Maroons, and Timeless Herbal Care. It will be facilitated under the CLA's Alternative Development Project, which is being implemented as a strategy to transition traditional cannabis farmers from a prohibited framework into the regulated environment. It is also aimed at providing access to quality-controlled cannabis for medicinal purposes in keeping with government's policy. Agriculture Minister Audley Shaw says this will ensure that traditional growers of marijuana are not left out of the formal cannabis system.
We are putting together a system for those who want to become formally involved in the growing of medicinal cannabis. That there is that system available to them, to small farmers. This is what it's about. We are therefore putting together this pilot project, and we are here for the signing of the first of 2 major pilot projects. One is being done in the Accompong community of St. Elizabeth. The second one will be done in Orange Hill in Westmoreland.
Prime Minister Andrew Holness is expected to officially launch the Alternative Development Project later this year. The Comprehensive Health Center on Slipe Pen Road in Kingston is to benefit from a $6 million upgrade to its services and maintenance of the facility. Rainforest Seafoods committed the funds at a recent MOU signing for the official adoption of the health center for the next 3 years. This is part of the government's Adopt a Clinic initiative. The Slipe Pen Road facility is the 14th to become adopted under the initiative, which encourages Jamaicans at home and abroad to assist community health centers.
Partnerships in public health are absolutely fundamental, and I want to make it clear as a standard bearer at the policy level that we welcome, we endorse, we embrace, and we encourage partnerships as long as it subscribes to the fundamental best practices of public health.
General Manager at Rainforest Seafoods, Jerome Miles, says that the partnership is a fitting match.
It's a wonderful initiative. We think that public-private partnerships are critical to the development of the country and in particular the healthcare sector. And we want to be part of making the healthcare sector one of the best in the region, and certainly this clinic the best in Jamaica.
Rainforest Seafoods has already spent nearly $2 million towards improving the facility, including roof repairs, seating, and a new television set in the maternal and child health waiting area. Other medical equipment, including blood pressure machines and digital scales, have also been donated, along with wheelchairs. The government has earmarked 100 health centers for adoption under its Adopt a Clinic program, which was launched in 2017. And finally, government is seeking to partner with an international private entity to manage operations at the Ian Fleming International Airport in St. Mary. The airport is located at Boscobel in close proximity to major resort towns, and Transport Minister Robert Montague says outsourcing could maximize the airport's commercial viability. As such, discussions are being held with representatives of an organization that operates the airport in the Turks and Caicos Islands.
We want to develop this airport into a community airport, into our airport. And we are negotiating with an operator to come and take over aspects of the operations, because government is not the best suited person to run anything.
In the meantime, he says work is to begin during the current fiscal year to construct a new police post at the airport, which provides domestic flight services as well as connections to the United States and the Caribbean. Mr. Montague was speaking during the recent launch of domestic flight service at the Ian Fleming Airport by Jam Airlink Express. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.